Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading for the 26th of September until the 2nd of October. Let's just welcome in now the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, our ancestor guides and our animal spirit guides, as well as the light beings from different other collectives, and of course our own higher selves to assist us with this reading. Okay, Leo, this is going to be a general reading, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. And we are going to grab a couple of cards right now for your center of your reading. Pardon me. Oh, the moon. Yes, this energy just appeared for Cancer. So at the center of your reading, you have the moon and the, wow, Leo, the Queen of Cups and the moon. Okay. That's interesting. This is looking like your within the depths of your subconscious, what is now coming forward is your powers of intuition, your powers of being able to connect with spirit, okay, your powers of creativity, your skills and talents, and your gifts in these areas. That's pretty awesome. Or these things are either coming forward for you, or they are still kind of in your subconscious, and that you may not be aware of it. Or it could be that there's something that's blocking. It could be that you perhaps have subconscious blocks to those things. You know, maybe you feel a little blocked creatively, or blocked, with your intuition, okay? But I have a feeling it's almost looking like there that you are aware that you are very intuitive, Leo, and creative, okay, and spiritual. But maybe for whatever reason you are not quite sure how to move forward on those things, or how to express them out, or what to do with it, okay? Whichever those things resonate. And I think as the individual cards come out, that will kind of show what's happening here at the center a little more. Underneath this, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I'll just look at the rest of the cards, 7 more to be exact, individually, and then we'll look at the reading as a whole. So yeah, I'm just going to put the cards down fairly quickly though. So this is the Two of Swords from your past energy, and what's likely to occur in the near future. This is the Three of Pentacles. So it's always a collaborative energy, okay, working with others. And wow, in your opportunity, you have the Nine of Cups. This is quite awesome. I'm kind of having chills here, Leo. This is almost like an alchemical, it's like a magical card, but it's to do with that cup energy again. So that spirituality, relationships, creativity and intuition. Very powerful energy there, masterful energy in that area. Your current energy is the King of Swords. Interesting. We'll just grab 3 more cards and we'll have a look at the reading here. The Devil in your environment. So there could be, maybe there's some things around you that are maybe distracting you. We'll see. We have, and this is like a goal or a challenge, is the Lovers here. So this can be about you doing some self-reflection. And your final card is the Knight of, it is the Knight of Swords. And yeah, this is your sword of truth here. So it looks like you're moving forward on something. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hanged Man here. Okay, so that's kind of a conscious choice of yours to suspend, or it's a suggestion from Spirit for you to maybe suspend something, maybe suspend judgment, suspend the desire to make a choice at this time, or if you feel like there's something, sizable that you are dealing with, this is, sometimes it's a good idea to just spend a bit of time, I guess, just chilling, but sort of doing it in a holistic way. So just looking after yourself as well, like mind, body, spirit, just kind of taking care of the basics for a little while. But we'll see if that's what that means specifically. I'll just take another quick look here. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this card underneath because I feel like this also came up for Cancer a minute ago. So for you, Leo, this is an energy of, it's sort of underlying the issue, but this is about consolidation. So it's about really consolidating how far you've come, and that perhaps now there is a bit of a choice point as to if you are going to continue what you have been doing, or if you are going to move into a new phase, and what that might entail and what that might look like for you. Okay, and what perhaps would be the reasons why you would change into something different if that was something you were considering. Because I feel like at the center here with the moon, it's almost like your subconscious, I think you are, this is what it's looking like, is that you are aware now of some other talents, skills, gifts and abilities that you have, and even interests as well, and affinities for, all with things spiritual, intuitive and creative. Okay. And it's almost like, because we have sword energy and this really cup watery energy here, I'm feeling like what you're looking at possibly is really acknowledging this side of yourself more, this, the intuitive, creative. It's almost like the divine feminine aspect of yourself. The reason I say that is your current energy is the King of Swords and your previous energy is the Two of Swords. That you're bringing forward. So I think, Leo, maybe you have been, and many of us have been doing this, because it has naturally, our earthly civilization has been sort of experiencing the masculine polarity. Okay, we are now kind of reintroducing the feminine polarity so that we can bring those energies together in more harmony. And I wouldn't be surprised if these themes keep coming out in the readings, because many of us are introducing our divine feminine, and it has been for us held within our subconscious. Okay, if previous lives we have experienced that to a greater extent, and then we've had to, we've gone through many incarnations to experience the opposite polarity, which being masculine. Now, because the way our evolution and our ascension is happening is that we are bringing those two, we are remembering, okay, our feminine polarity, all of our talents, skills and gifts of, the receptivity. So it's being able to tune into spirit, to receive energies, to use our intuition, our deep sense of knowing, without necessarily having to explain it with logic. Okay. And also that creativity, which is making links with different things. And once again, logic doesn't have to come into that. Okay. And I really love how your opportunity is this Nine of Cups, which is this cup energy of, that divine feminine polarity coming through in a very masterful way. So you're going to have an opportunity to really experience this for yourself, which I think is just awesome. And I think, for many of us, it's a type of healing. We're kind of healing this, it's been a big gap, okay, in our self-concept of how we think of ourselves, okay. Once we start taking on this divine feminine polarity, I think we are going to start to, feel a lot more empowered. And isn't this interesting? This looks like a, I know these days you can't be too stigmatized, but traditionally, okay, this looks like a feminine image with this sword energy, which is typically that, that logic type of energy. So more like along the lines of the masculine energy. So this is like a combination of feminine and masculine. And I think this is what you are moving into here, Leo, okay? But it's in the name of truth, okay? It's truth, And wow, and also we have this element of air here, the sky and the water, which is exactly what we're talking about here. Swords and cups, air and water, okay? Mind and emotion, okay? Logic and, intuition. Because in your past here, if this represents, your logic, masculine mind, and this is the man from the water, like the merman, so he sort of comes from the realm of the emotion from the water, then it's almost like perhaps these two things have been, you could sort of say, in conflict a little bit, or maybe you've, and this is kind of representative of humanity in general, okay? It's like he's risen up from the depths, literally. The feminine polarity is risen up from the depths, okay? I'm not saying it's evil, not meant to sound like that, but it has been slowly rising to come and sort of meet the masculine polarity so that we can join together. And this can be an energy of sparring, okay? So it's like, okay, I think you maybe from the past, you've had a bit of a sense of your feminine aspect and your masculine aspect, and you've been wrestling with the two, or maybe you've repressed one at the expense. You've repressed one so that the other can be more prominent, and that could be to do with means for survival reasons. Okay. But I think because we're moving into a new age, I think we're moving into generally a golden age, which is going to span hundreds of, if not thousands of years. Okay. Where we are going to be in the fullness of our consciousness. So we're going to be fully aware of our masculine and feminine polarities and all the talents and skills and gifts and abilities we have in both of those areas. Okay, so it's going to be kind of awesome. We're all just waking up to it at the moment, which I think is what your reading is about here, Leo. I could almost spend half an hour on your reading, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, and this is also the thing here that you're understanding the Three of Pentacles. What's likely to occur is that you're going to get an understanding of that the masculine and feminine can collaborate. Okay? That's it. They can be collaborative energies. I think we may have been conditioned from the past and from, Earth's history to believe that they are at loggerheads, that the masculine is opposite to the feminine, they can't work together, and the masculine had to be, was the way to go because of X, Y, and Z, and the feminine wasn't considered useful because of A, B, and C, whatever. Okay, but there's going to be, there's the harmony in this card, they're working together. It's going to be an understanding of that, yes, both of those aspects of yourself can work together, in a really powerful way. And I think what you're considering here with the Seven of Pentacles is that maybe the old way, or what you have been doing so far, could have been more to do with logic and reason, possibly. Okay. Or more to do with, surviving the harsh realities of life. So it's about, survival. And I think what you're moving into, perhaps, is building on that. It's a little bit like the pregnancy here, isn't it? It's like, well, the baby's there, but it grows and it builds, and then the next phase of that life sort of happens. And I think that's what's happening here for you, Leo. It's like, I think you're going to be building on that and having a fuller picture of what your soul is about. In your environment, so this energy here could be something that is distracting you, or it could be other people that are not, I guess, open to the things that you're open to in terms of, activating these special, creative, intuitive talents or gifts that you have. Okay. So maybe this is a distraction, or maybe there are people around you that don't want you to do that. Okay. If that resonates. And And it could possibly make you feel like you are trapped here, that you can't get out of that sort of energetic matrix that's being created by people around you, possibly. But this cage is unlocked. So, yeah. And the interesting thing is, I'm just looking at the Hangman right now. He also looks like he's in a bit of a cage there, or a net. Okay. So, I mean, if anything's a takeaway from this reading, Leo, is that if you're feeling a bit trapped and restricted and you don't feel that you, because of what's going on around you, that you can do what you would like to do, try and, excuse me, imagine yourself like this. Literally in meditation, doing some body work, doing some meditation, consciousness work, maybe you're doing some breath work, tuning into yourself, because even here you have your sword of truth. You're actually quite a strong, masterful person here. You know, you have the intellect and, you know, the knowledge and the wisdom to know what to do and how to manage things here. Because here in your goal, this is about, your goal is to be true to yourself, is to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and, you know, ask yourself some soul-searching questions, you know, and for you to be able to answer them honestly, about, you know, I guess your happiness, your fulfillment, all that type of thing. And I think this is also a card of self-mastery, an image of, you know, of self-love, self-appreciation, self-honouring, self-care. Yeah. So it could be that perhaps other energies are coming in on top of you, Leo. Maybe there are other people making demands on you. So this could be a you know, a case for boundaries. I might even grab a clarification card on that. Because, yeah, your ultimate, you know, here is, you know, moving forward with your masculine and feminine polarities intact and in alignment here with your personal truth. I think I'm just going to grab a quick, let's just clarify that devil there. But yeah, your King of Swords, you know, you have great management abilities and possibly, you know, delegating abilities, like the, you know, ability to communicate really well. So maybe, you know, this is what I'm sort of saying, is that the masculine skills, I'm not saying that, you know, talking is not, communicating is not a feminine thing, but in terms of the card, the suit of swords, okay, the suit of swords can be very useful when it comes to, you know, maximising the suit of cups, because we need to take care of our own emotional well-being and have the boundaries sufficient so that we can allow ourselves to move towards those people who are happy for us and happy with us, as you will be, you know, doing yourself, Leo. So, you know, and it is going to be really challenging for all of us who want to move into new realms and new energies, and we are surrounded by people who are perhaps not that way inclined, but they will come to it in their own time, okay? So let's grab a card here. Sorry, I'm trying to clarify the devil. Right, there we go. Oh, okay. Hang on, that's too many cards. Boom. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, Leo. Just bear with me here. Sorry, this reading's gone on a bit long. I'm just going to cut the deck now. The devil. Okay, the star. Boom. Healing. So this is about your... So, this, you know, the devil is clarified by the star. And that's about, like, even if you feel trapped, is to really contemplate your dream, your wish, your goal, and to, which is what the star represents here, and also what you can do for your healing, and also to ask yourself this question, which is also echoed by the Lovers here, is that question of, you know, what can I do to love myself more right now in this moment? Or today, what can I do to, because whatever you, if you are self-caring and self-honouring, that can only be in alignment for you. You know, so, you know, these cards together are just phenomenal. Okay, you have the Star and the Lovers here. So this is like almost the subconscious, creativity, intuition, and, you know, your deep wish or your deep, you know, your goal here, your dream, right? And this could be what you are now looking to integrate. This is such a similar reading to Cancer, which is really awesome. So, yeah, let's pull an oracle now for you, Leo. I'm going to grab the Dragon Oracle this time. I'll just do a quick Dragon Oracle and then... Oh, this reading's gone a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but anywho. Yeah, but very positive reading. But yeah, masculine and feminine polarities coming into your consciousness. And sorry, I just had to sneeze. Okay, I'm going to grab a card here for you, Leo. We have a dragon card. Golden Crested Dragon. Let's see what that says. Brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Wow. Boy, when we're in this, do we need this? Okay? And this is what your Hanged Man here is doing too, I'm thinking. You know, you're contemplating, you're practicing your spiritual connection work there, okay? Absorb the Christ light, you are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. So you're upping in frequency here, Leo. And the Christ consciousness, or this dragon, certainly would be available to assist you if you, Golden Crested Dragon, if you request that in your prayers, in your practice, or in your your meditations. I always like to look at the bottom of the deck because usually, I just want to say one other thing, and that is that this looks like it's a razor coming out from the solar plexus chakra of the dragon, okay? So that is about your empowerment, Leo, okay? And this is what Spirit's sort of suggesting you here is that you do have the power to open this gate and come out of the, you know, the distractions or the attachments or whatever it is that you feel is sort of might be holding you back a bit, okay? And yeah, this is love, okay? The unconditional love of Source, of Spirit, and of course, you know, that Christ consciousness as well is the same energy. So that's really gorgeous. I always like to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's do that now. Rose Pink Dragon. Wow. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Right, Leo, so there is a lot of unconditional love coming down to you at this time to really assist you wherever you are and whatever you're doing, okay? And this card here, Nine of Cups, in your opportunity, is just like overflowing with love and happiness here, okay? And it's also quite magical. And it could be a special combination, your own unique combination of creativity, spirituality, and, you know, intuition, or combination of any of those things that you're going to have an opportunity to experience, embody, or be involved in more so, okay? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Yeah, of course, you can call on the Rose Pink Dragon to help you with your heart, connecting to the cosmic heart, that beautiful Christed, you know, Christ consciousness as well. So, yeah, I hope that's been helpful. Yeah, I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and awesome week, and I'll see you again soon, Leo. Bye for now.